يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقربوا الصلاة وأنتم سكارى حتى تعلموا ما تقولون.
It's okay for us. Allah says, all you those who believe, لا تقربوا الصلاة, don't come closer to Salah, وأنتم سكارى, when you are intoxicated. So you see, إن الحسنات يذهبن السيئات. Allah Azza wa Jalla is going to use the Salah, block them from what? The alcoholism. That's the beginning. So when this particular verse came down, when it is closer to Salah, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam will send somebody around to make the announcement, whoever is drunk should never come closer to what? Our mosque. And some of the believers who knew that Salah was so ingrained in them as a character, they can't do away with what? The Salah, definitely they had to what? Stop drinking. Some started drinking only after Isha, so that by Fajr it will leave them. And some started drinking only after what? Fajr, so that by what? Zuhur it will what? Leave them. Still, it went on and on until it got to a particular time that one companion again prepared food and then invited the companion. Itban bin Malik, he prepared food and then he invited the companions, and he cooked a camel head, full one for them, and they ate and they drank. And among them was also Sa'd bin Abi Waqqas. He was also among them. After they ate and drank, so he got up and he started saying what? Poems. So they started challenging each other with poems, and he said poems to the extent that he praised his ancestors, and then some of the things he said against one of what? The Ansar, those from Medina. So he got up and then hit his head, and then blood started what? Oozing out, and there was commotion over there. So they had to what? Run away, and they got to what? Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and right away Umar was there. Then Umar said, didn't I tell you, Ya Rasulullah, this particular thing, we have to abolish it. We have to wait for a verse to come. And Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam will not speak if there is no what? Revelation. He had to wait for a verse to come down, despite the force of what? Umar radiallahu anhu. He had to wait for a verse to what? Come down. And lo and behold, the verse came down. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu innama al-khamru.
Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu innama al-khamru wal-maysiru wal-ansabu wal-azlamu rijsum min amali ash-shaytani فاجتنبوه لعلكم تفلحون.
That is our end. This is the scenario, but there are a lot for us to think about in this particular scenario to enable us extract the formula and strategy. If you go back to the first verse that they said, yes, alunaka anil khamr wal maisir, within the first verse they are talking about alcoholism and gambling. Then God Almighty Allah within the first verse switched the subject matter and said, wa yasalunaka madha yunfiqun. It's something for us to think. Why did Allah switch the subject matter? Indeed, in a Greek faculty, one subject matter, one particular thing, you can be talking about it, you talk about it from the perspective of this subject, move to another one, it takes only an expert to be able to understand that particular topic. So it takes expert in behavioral science management to understand what Allah wants to say over here. Second thing is that when Allah was prohibiting it, the struggle from Mecca to Medina was about alcoholism. And another thing, gambling. But look at the final reply that Allah Azza wa Jal gave to them. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, all you those who believe. Innamal khamr, that you see this particular alcohol, wal maisir and the gambling, wal ansab, and then also the stones, the altars, those your idols, wal azlam, and then also the divine arrows that you people throw for Allah's sake. Allah is saying, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, all you those who believe. If you believe, do we talk about idol again? And they had left Mecca and come to Medina. They stopped everything and came to what? Medina. They stopped their idols over there, and Allah is now talking about idol attached to what he has not been asked of. It's alcoholism and gambling, but Allah brought what? The idol worshipping and then some of their rituals and attached to this one when he knew very well that they had stopped. Wallahi, in psychology, neuro-linguistic programming and neuro-associative conditioning, there are a lot to be learned from this one. If you follow us on our social media handles, you will get them, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala.